Please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
So a mate of mine has been helping me set up my computer ready for streaming, but there was one thing missing: an interface. So when a company called FIFINE reached out and asked me did I want to review one of their products, I literally jumped at the chance. I mean, this was the keystone in my streaming setup. So in today's video, we look at the Ampligame gaming mixer SC3 by FIFINE. Now, just before we get into it, not once has FIFINE asked me to say anything other than my own words. They have not put a gun to my head or threatened me with Ed 209. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, now, before we unbox this bad boy, let's just take a quick look around the box. So on the front, Ampligame SC3 by FIFINE, a very nice colourful front there. Audio reverberation, customized sound effect, and widely compatible there on the bottom. On the back, we have multi-purpose function keys, funny voice effects, easily instant use, brilliant RGB light, and intuitive friendly panel just there. So without further ado, let's see what we get in this box. So I'll just show you there what we get. We get some instructions, and as predicted, quite extensive. We also have one USB to USB-C. However, this is one of those ones where you can pull the top off and have it like that. Very, very, very nice, and the FIFINE branding on that there. And a quick feel of it, it feels very, very well made as well. So there's a couple of cables I've got in the past, expensive ones, and they didn't feel as good as that. So that's all good there. And we also have that as well, a little is it TRS or T? Oh, it's TRS to TRRS, so it is for your phone and stuff like that, and it's only for line out. Moving on to the unit itself, let's put that box on the floor, and there we have it. Now, just the general feel of it in the hand, it does actually feel quite well made. It doesn't feel cheap. The plastic is quite, let's see, so I've had some cheap plasticky things in the past, but this one, I mean, this is an entry level, so it's about 45 to 50 pound UK pound. It doesn't feel cheap in the hand, if that makes sense. So yeah, all good in the hood there. So around the back we have our power, line out, headphone, line in, headset, mic, and then you can switch it from dynamic to condenser there on the back. Nothing around the side, El Blanco, and on the front El Blanco, and on the side. Underneath is just some little stubbies there, what do you call them, little stoppers to stop it from moving. So we have 48 volts. Electric, which is I do believe it's a auto voice harmonizer. Up the top there in the corner we have the RGB lighting, and then this is my favorite, and this is sort of like, you know, this is what tipped me to say yes, because originally when I seen this and when they asked me to review this, I was like, I have never used one before, never used one. I was a bit like, oh, but I seen that, and I actually seen a video of someone using that, and it's got to be said, it's got 6 voices on it, and it is really, really. So in the middle we just have our faders, if you want to call them, for the different line ins and line out. Mute, mic monitor, and mute. So there we go, you can just mute all them, and then there's your mic monitor there. Up the top you have a headset and your mic monitor as well. When FIFINE reached out and asked me did I want to review one of these, I was a bit like, shall I or shan't I? started watching a few videos. As I say, I've seen the voice changer, and that sort of like changed things. And it has come at a time when I am getting into streaming. So a good friend of mine, Adam, aka YouTube channel Bambi Select, he offered to make me a little video on his thoughts. Now, his thoughts on this were sort of like, he's used one of these for God knows how long. He's been a streamer for many years, so he is absolutely like well up to date on these. And he offered to do me a short video to explain probably what I can't explain better. So without further ado, over to you, Adam.
A nice one for this, George. It's been good.
But no, seriously, it's a pretty decent bit of equipment, this, for the price. I'm going to walk you through it now. I'm just going to get my phone out and just, like, video me using this, showing you how it works. Everything you're hearing now is coming through this little device as well. So, yeah, it's got all the stuff that you'd need from an entry-level interface, I guess. It's pretty decent for the price, like. So, yeah, I'd recommend it if you're starting out. But, yeah, let's jump into what it does. Okay, so just before we get started on the actual interface, I want to walk through how to set it up within OBS. So, in OBS, if you come up to File, and then you go down to Settings, then to Audio. To Desktop Audio here, if you click it down, you get a drop down menu, you'll see Speakers FIFINE, is it called? SC3, you click that, and then same with the microphone down here, you'll see it there, FIFINE SC3, and you just click both of them, press OK, and then you are good to go from there. When it comes to Windows, if you go to your sound settings, then you can select it as an output device right there, as you can see. So that's how you can hear, like, if you were to play like music and stuff like that, you'd be able to hear it through there. And that is how easy this was to set up. It was plug and play, but yeah, let's go over to the device right now. Okay, so here we are at the interface now. I am now plugged in to the left here using a XLR jack, and I'm using a condenser microphone. So at the back here, it's got condenser and dynamic, a little switch just there. So I've got that selected, and then we've got a headset for like gaming headsets. We've got line in, headphones, line out, and the power. But we're here for how it actually works. So here we've got the microphone, line in, headphones, and line out. So with this microphone fader, if we move it up, then the microphone becomes a lot more loud with a lot more gain. If we bring it down, you won't hear me as much. So I'm going to leave it about there. And then we're not using line in, so I'm not going to show you that. Mic monitor, we can press that. And then I won't be able to hear myself. You still hear it, but I don't hear it in my headphones. But with it on, it's quite nice. I'd like to have that in my setup as well. And then we've got line out, which we're not using, so that's that. Here, we've got 48V. That is to power my condenser microphone. Without that on, you will not be able to hear me. Well, you might be able to hear me a little bit, but not very well. So with that on, you can hear me properly. So next up, we've got quite a weird feature. It's an auto tune. So when you press it now, I've got auto tune. So if I go like up in a scale, so and then you can change it so it goes higher, then so yeah, it's a weird one to have on, like, so you can go through all the scales there, as you can see. So to get off it, you just hold it there. And then these things are strange as well. I thought these would be to remember presets for your faders, so you press it and then it'd swap like that, but it's not. It's to record, which is just a miss. It's such a miss. It'd be so cool if you could have like custom presets. But yeah, so you hold it and then wait for it to click like that, and then when you hear yourself again, that's when you're recording for that patch. And then when you let go and play it again, like that, and then when you hear yourself again, that's when you're recording for that patch. And you can do that on all of them. So wait for it to click, wait for it to come back on, and then you're recording, then so you can say whatever you like then and use it as like a soundboard. And then press it again. Wait for it to come back on, then you're recording, then so you can say whatever you like then and use it as like a soundboard. For every single one, don't forget to subscribe to 2E's Tech Gaming. And then you just go through each one then. Like that, and then when you hear yourself again, that's when you're recording for that. Wait for it to come back on, then you're recording, then so you can say whatever you like then and use it as like a soundboard. Don't forget to subscribe to 2E's Tech Gaming. Do you get what I mean? So it's a strange one, that. I'm gutted that it's not just presets, but hey, it is what it is at the end of the day. And that is pretty much it, apart from we've got these two here. We've got RGB, so you can just change the colour of the lights and stuff. But yeah, we're coming to the change voice now, and this is the fun part. So as you can see, we're going to press it.
It's going to give me a very deep male voice. Like, really? Men sound like that? I don't think so.
And then we got a female. Okay, I can get away with that.
And we got a robot voice, which is like got a bit of a string reverb going on. And then we've got a monster. The monster. This is apparently a monster.
Then we've got baby. Okay, so yeah. And one
More, we've got elder. And to get off this, you just hold it.
And that's it. And that is all the features that you need on this. And as I say, it's a good little entry level thing to have for all people who are trying to start streaming or creating content or something like that. For the price, it's decent. Yeah, I hope this helped, George. And yeah, once again, nice one for having me on the channel, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.
Right, so thank you very much, Adam, there, for the help with that little clip. Adam is well experienced in these kind of things, so he offered to help me out with this video as well. So yeah, thank you very much for that, my friend. So just before we crack on, this unit is XLR and 1/4 inch jack only. Originally when I was sent this by FIFINE, I tried to use my Blue Yeti USB microphone, and Adam said no, you need an XLR. So my good friend and subscriber, Mr. Philip Kennedy, helped me out and lent me his condenser microphone as well. So thank you very much for that, my friend. So phantom power, 48 volts is what's needed for this condenser mic. Under that, we have this electronic harmonizer, which Adam stressed in his video that he doesn't see the point in having this. And in all honesty, I don't either. If you press it, you go up scales, and I'm no singer, but it does change harmonizes your voice. And it's widely used in the music industry, and the more sort of famous one I know of is Cher. When she sang Believe, she used that. So yeah, I don't see why you'd want to use that. So under that, we have the custom A, B and C, and D. Adam said as well he was a bit disappointed because he thought you'd customize these, press the button, and then you'd go to the where you'd customize them. But with it only being an entry level, that is not possible. And under these as well, you have mute for the 4 sliders as well. Mic monitor, which I've got my headphones on now. I'm hearing myself in the headphones as well. So what you're hearing, as I say, is through Audacity. So up the top, we have the RGB cycles. So as you can see, I've just added on color cycle on there. Now you can just have it as, just whatever you want really. But I prefer to have it on color cycling. But it doesn't really matter, so it is what it is. This one as well, one of my favourite things, and Adam said it's good for streaming because you can just do people's heads in, and if you're playing a game, just change your voice. So
the first one is a male voice, a deep male voice, a bit of a Barry White voice.
Second one is female, a bit chipmunky for my liking.
Third one is a bit metallic for my liking. We have my favourite one, which is I like to call it the XLR voice, which is please put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
moving on to baby as well. Yeah, it's a bit of an old baby sound, but yeah, good.
And then last one's elder, so you've got 6 voices to change. I quite like this one as well. This is like your crime watch where someone's got the face blanked out and the voice. So be interested in that one, and other than that,
turn it off, and we're back to where we were. But that really is all I can say about it. I mean, there's Adam's explained his bit in his, and he's done it quite well. But as I say, he's well experienced in these, and I'm not. So this is just my little take on it. This is going to form part of my gaming setup now. When I get into streaming eventually, Adam's still helped me set up streaming and OBS and stuff like that. So it has come at a time when, yeah, Adam said you don't really need one, but it helps, and they are quite good to have. So yeah, thank you very much for FIFINE for reaching out and asking me to review this. So there we have it, the Ampligame Gaming Mixer SC3 by FIFINE. Very nice bit of kit. Now, it is an entry level and it's Amazon's choice. Many thanks to FIFINE for reaching out and asking me, do I want to review this? This is now going to become part of my gaming setup. As I say, I'm getting into streaming. I'm still going through the process of setting up and stuff like that. This is what I needed. I've never used one before, and I'll probably never look back now because really cool bit of kit. My favourite thing on this is the voice changer, and when I sort of worked that out properly, because I don't think I used it that good, the auto harmonizer. Everything else is just standard. It's just volume up and down and all that. What I forgot to mention before as well is it also takes a 1/4 inch jack plug as well in the back. Now, my microphones are USB, so when I got this and my microphone wouldn't work in it, I had to ask a friend. So many thanks to Philip Kennedy there for lending me his condenser microphone. And also many thanks to Adam, aka Bambi Select. By all means, go and check his YouTube channel out, give him a subscribe, a bit of support there. Yeah, many thanks guys for your help on this, and as I say, many thanks for FIFINE for reaching out and asking me to review this product. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you all in the next video.
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Siri!